Hi, everybody. We're back here with another Impacts World Health Chat. I'm here with my friend Carrie Nosler. We've been talking about Enerprime, how it is salad in a bottle, superfoods, antioxidants, liver cleansers, adaptogens, and now today we're going to talk about the D in salad, digestive enzymes. So Carrie, talk to us a little bit about some of the ingredients that are in Enerprime and how this supports our digestion.
Right. Well, again, first of all, I don't care how healthy you eat, whatever else you do that's positive, if you don't digest your food properly, you're setting yourself up for some disappointment.
Right.
Somewhere down the line, you're going to have to pay the price because the body's physiological functions aren't allowed to happen in the way that they should. A digestive enzyme does exactly that. It complements the enzymes that you produce in your own body. That's essential. You have hydrochloric acid to break down protein. You have catalase for fats. You have different enzymes that must be present in order to break the food down into smaller and smaller particles. I think we have the Jerusalem artichoke you mentioned. The
Jerusalem artichoke, yep, dandelion leaf. N-acetylcysteine.
Right. And the dandelion leaf has been used for a long time. And part of it, remember when we talked before about the herbs that are used in traditional Chinese medicine are bitter?
Right.
Dandelion fits into that category.
Right.
That's one of the reasons why it helps with digestion, is because it stimulates digestive juices.
Right. And I see here it's a good source of beta carotene. I didn't know that dandelion.
Well, yeah, but it's not so much. The carotene is important, but you can't get that much out of a little bit
out of a little dandelion
going
leaf.
on.
Gotcha.
It's the ability to stimulate the body's digestive system that's really important.
Right, and that N-acetylcysteine, which we also have talked about before, but tell us a little bit about that.
N-acetylcysteine is very, very important. Very, very important. Unfortunately, again, so far, the FDA has remained mute in terms of some of the threats that they were giving to kind of take it off the market, which coincided exactly with a drug company getting ready to market a drug.
Right. Not because it's not safe for you, but because they want to capitalize it
safe
pharmaceutically.
Again, if you overdose on Tylenol and you're in an ambulance going to the hospital, they're going to give you an injectable form of NAC,
right?
Because it's a detoxifier,
right?
So it starts that whole detoxification process. So it's part of that whole digestive complex. But again, we have too many habits that interfere with digestion. That's the main reason why drinking liquids with a meal is not good, because you're diluting your digestive enzymes.
Exactly.
Age will dilute your ability to digest foods properly, which is why as you get older, digestive enzymes are a real critical factor to make sure that what food you do eat gets used properly. And that's part of the immune function that we talk about that wanes as you get older, and how important that is to taking care of the immune challenges. Well, the digestive function helps in that ability to help keep the immune system strong. So again, part of the synergism you have with the different things that are going on in Enerprime, between the digestive enzymes and the superfood and the antioxidants and all those other kind of things. So it's kind of like a critical foundational element. No digestion, no good health, or at least not for a long period of time. Then you'll get the I used to's. You'll talk about how when you were a kid, you could eat nails and everything would be fine.
Yeah,
and as you
right.
get older, it said, gee, I get an upset stomach, or I don't feel good when I'm eating now, not like I used to. Well, that's the I used to's. You got to avoid the I used to's.
Well, I mean, they honestly, your health really does start in your gut. It really does begin in your gut. And Carrie, you were talking about it's important to not drink your liquids while you're eating. And sometimes I have wondered, because I've traveled in other countries, and in other countries, even when they serve you beverages, it's small. They're small cups, small. When I was in Singapore, they served me, a drink in a bag, like in a baggie with a straw. You couldn't even set it down, But here in the United States, I don't know anywhere else on the planet where you can get a 64-ounce drink
Oh yeah.
with your meal. And sometimes I wonder if even some of that really is harming our natural ability to
Harming, oh,
digest.
Wendy,
You know,
now you really hit a spot with me. It just drives me nuts. Here you are eating a meal and you've got this large container of a soda,
right.
which by its very nature is going to screw up everything to begin with all the sugar, or even if it has sugar substitute, it's still going to stimulate the
Exactly.
insulin release and the dilution. And then you go to a place and they offer you more refills. My God, and you feel like you got to get 2 or 3 refills. It's
Get
like
your
they're
money's worth.
paying you to kill yourself.
Right.
It's
Right.
nuts. No. You're right about the amount. There's certain liquids you could drink. If you wanted to sip, if you're into wine, for example,
Sip,
all
sip.
right, it's got a little
Slowly sip
acidity.
some red wine. Right.
It can help, but you also would rather have it at room temperature. A
Right.
cold liquid, again, your body has a certain temperature where the digestive enzymes are released most efficaciously. You put in a cold liquid, the body has to stop the digestion, heat it back up to the temperature where you're secreting the right digestive enzymes.
Right. So if you're
So
going
it's
to have a little tiny thing of warm green tea or a few sips of red wine or
exactly.
something like that, and can to support. So that's part of what we do here at Impacts World, is we want to kind of educate people. If you grew up in America, you don't know that it's bad for you to drink 64 ounces of an iced beverage while you hork down a hamburger. You think that's normal, and it's not normal for you. It's not good for you. So, you know, Enerprime is good for you, but Enerprime alone won't do the trick. So we want to help our Impact World family know all the things they can do so they can live healthy and strong and have great vitality and energy and immunity. So thank you, Carrie. Again, it's always a pleasure to talk to you. You're just such an amazing guest, and I think you're wonderful. You're always kind and friendly, and just a fountain. You're an encyclopedia of health. So thank you for sharing your knowledge with us. I so appreciate it. All right, Impacts family, make sure you visit impactsworld.com. Stock up on your supply of Enerprime, MPX 100, those things for the holidays. Listen, here lately, I've decided that giving power packs is a great gift to give someone, because sometimes people just, they're not sure they want to try it, but if I can give them a month's supply, by the time they're done with that month, they're ready to go on the journey because they're starting to feel better. So if you can't figure out what to get that hard to gift person, maybe consider a bottle of Enerprime in that stocking. All right. Okay. Happy holidays, everyone.